Conservative New peeps and boxing fans all over the world, what's going on? It's me, John D. Villarreal, the four-time national champion, joined by Paul F. Villarreal. First of all, I want to give a special shout out to FBI 10, one of our subscribers on YouTube, for that super awesome comment. I'm calling it the comment of the week on my weigh-in video, and he's also been a long-time subscriber for us. So thank you, FBI 10. I love that. First of all, we have to say this is all personal opinion only, not alleging fact, not casting aspersions, all for entertainment purpose only. Please check disclaimers. Dude, this last 24/7. Mayweather versus Cotto, right before the fight, this all came down. It showed the fighters doing their final preparations. You know, Cotto, final preparations in Orlando. Then, of course, flying over there to Las Vegas. And then what he's going on in his preparations there, but also showing Mayweather in his final preparations. And for Mayweather, this is like a hometown fight because he lives in Las Vegas. Both the fighters were showing, doing some little bit downtime. You know, Cotto playing the golf with his buddies and stuff like that at the MGM in his suite. And then Mayweather out in the boat with his family and friends and doing stuff. But I'm focused on the final sort of workouts that we're able to see there. In my personal opinion, Mayweather was working the mitts with Roger Mayweather, you know, his uncle and stuff. And Mayweather looks a little bit sharper. I think that Mayweather was working, in my personal opinion, was working the speed and working, you know, some of the timing and stuff like that. He looks a little bit sharper. But Cotto, I liked what Diaz was saying, and I liked some of the training I was seeing there. I mean, you know, going all out. Cotto looks big. He looks strong. And this is going to be very interesting. To me, the bottom line, and I'm not ready to predict yet, the bottom line, Paul, is it comes down to if Cotto can handle the speed of Mayweather. If he's able to handle the speed, it could be a long night for Floyd Mayweather, because I think Cotto has some serious power, and I'm not sure Mayweather's had to deal with that here all the way up to 154 now.
Certainly, Mayweather has excellent timing and excellent speed, and Miguel Cotto will have to deal with that. And Cotto is also going to need the movement that he showed against Antonio Margarito in the second fight, and then he showed against fighters like Shane Mosley. He's going to need all of his skills in this fight to really, I think, give Floyd Mayweather a true test.
I've got a lot of questions here, and I don't want to put too much stock in what I saw 24/7, because seeing that weigh-in, that said a lot for me, and that's the most recent information that I've been able to, you know, observe here at this stage of the situation. You know, there's a lot of questions. You know, the first thing to go for a lot of elite fighters is his speed. Is Mayweather going to be as fast as he used to be? Is he going to be as elusive? I mean, he's an extremely great fighter. He's got amazing defense, amazing speed, all that type of stuff. If he maybe have slowed down just a little bit, is that going to be the edge that Cotto needs to get into this fight in a very seriously competitive way? At the same time, you know, look, there's weight classes for a reason. I understand how great Mayweather is, and I understand that he's fought here once before. But listen, you know, at a certain point, you keep going up, and you hit a wall. That's the bottom line, in my personal opinion. So we may find out the answer to that tomorrow night. Same time, you know, Cotto, he's a tough dude. He might be working that body of Mayweather, and, you know, he may be able to find a home for some of his punches in that body where other people weren't able to, because maybe they were trying to go upstairs a little bit too much against Mayweather, who was giving him the shoulder and giving him angles and stuff like that. So it's a lot of questions here. You know, in my personal opinion, if Cotto can fight a better style of fight than Ortiz did, in other words, you know, kind of a similar type style, but obviously having better skills, that could pay dividends for him, Paul.
I think so. It's going to be interesting. My personal opinion in watching Floyd Mayweather the last few years is that his movement with his legs isn't as good as it once was. But he is 35 years old. However, he has preserved his body well because he hasn't fought too much. So I think there are some things that Miguel Cotto could be able to hang his hat on if he is still the fighter that he used to be. People don't mention as much, even though Cotto's a little younger than Mayweather, 31 years old. I'm not sure that he's the fighter that he used to be. So it's going to be interesting here. I'm very much looking forward to this fight so we can get some answers.
It is going to be interesting. I mean, there's a lot of questions here. Who's got more left in the tank? You know, who's done the better preparation in their training camp? And in my personal opinion, the biggest question of the fight is who can impose their fight style on this fight. who's going to be able to fight their fight. And there's like, in my personal opinion, it's the clash of styles here. So what's going to happen with that? What do you think about this last 24/7? Did you see something in there? Do you agree with us? I want to know what you have to say about it right now. Give me the comments below. Please subscribe above. I'm John D. Villarreal, the 4-time national champion. That is Paul F. Villarreal. We are conservative media. Please rate this video up. Also, please post it to your social networking sites. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.